inside it. And the gears on my sticks, yeah, babe. Got me excited.
Hey, Pete, man, I just want to talk about snitching real quick. Peace. Real quick, man. It's been a lot of discussion about snitching. What actually is a snitch. Snitching is when you tell on your cohorts, people you are in business with, people that you do your dirt with. Snitching is when you tell on those people to save your own ass. That's what snitching is. Snitching is telling on people that you down with, either to lessen your punishment or to get them in trouble with you because you don't want to do the time or, do the punishment by yourself. So, that's what, that's what a real snitch is, right? But, you got people like King Erner out here calling everybody a snitch, snatching everybody's honor because, he just, I think, fucked up in the head. You see what I'm saying? But, seriously, though, that's what snitching is. You got snitches, you got tattletales, you got confidential informants, you got victims. See, like me, for example, it's, if you keep it all the way real, all the way real, I done told the police on dudes, what I'm saying? I with them gave their name to 2 counties, Genesee County Prosecuting Office and the Wayne County Prosecuting Office. It's some dudes that I know since the 70s that I don't fuck with no more. I don't fuck with them no more because they do shit to get told on like that. You see what I'm saying? And, as a victim, of people that cross you like that and, you ain't done nothing, you got options. You can either tell the police or deal with it yourself or let it go. But in most cases, people that let that shit go repeatedly, get mentally depressed. When you keep whole anger in, you take it out on other people that ain't done nothing to you. See what I'm saying? So, as a man, it ain't like I didn't want to go kill motherfuckers. I really still want to kill motherfuckers to this day for violating me and my personal property. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get into all that, but I was like 20 years removed from these dudes. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't fucking with them. 20 years, it was 94, 13, 15 years removed from these dudes. And they, I was in other states. I wasn't even at home and they wanted, violate my home. And, they violated my home, my car, plus done some shit in the 90s. They were stealing, people I know, tires and radios, breaking in their cars and shit. So, I had enough. And so I gave the police I didn't know, I could have been a victim of just, random a crime. But when they start talking shit and, telling me what was in my house or, saying they had stuff that was in my car, just talking shit. I went to the police and repeated what they said. And I put their name in a police report. And, did not feel bad about it because if I did, knowing who I am, knowing I am a reactionary person, what I'm saying? I had to hit them, in a way that, they didn't, they wouldn't think I would do was tell the police. But these dudes is fools. They fools. I don't go to work to be to take care of grown men that don't work because they jealous of what somebody getting money have. So, man, I don't, I got to have some recourse as a victim. I got to be able to tell somebody. I got to get justice. That's, we live in a world where, we supposed to have justice, And so, like I say, man, uh, victims got to have some recourse. So, I was never part of their robbing crew. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with, breaking in people's house, stealing people's cars, jacking people, robbing. I'm not into that. You know what I'm saying? Never been into, petty, pest ass crime to get you killed. My thing was, wasn't that. So, and then snitching is like, if you a D-boy, right? Or, you a bank robber or whatever, and, you get caught. You ain't supposed to tell on other bank robbers. You ain't supposed to tell on other D-boy because you down with that game. See, snitching is telling on the underground black business, black market business you in. That's a snitch. Or telling on people you associate that you do your dirt with. That's a snitch. A snitch can also be a person that tell on, people they cool with to other people to try to win other people. Like, if I got a boy, he telling other girls that I'm doing this and things, trying to get that girl or just trying to make me look bad. That's a snitch. If I run around with him and share with him, information about, what I'm doing. Now, I didn't done a dude like that. My cousin in Georgia, got married in 94. And, his mother, rest in peace, called us down there. Called me to ask me to be in the wedding. I talked to her personally, called me. I said, okay, auntie, that's my uncle's son. They was divorced, but, she still called me, and I still call her auntie even though they was divorced. Because as a youngin', she looked out for me. But, and so in 95, he got married the summer of 94. 95, I think it was February. It could have been January, March. He up in Detroit with another girl. Was someone that looked like him. I didn't know the dude all my life. Walking in front of me with another girl. I'm like, dude, this look like this nigga. Right? So when, he found out that I didn't agree with him cheating, he went and told lies to my father, to my uncle, and everybody. Told me I tried to fight his wife, and he made up a story to discredit me before I spilled the beans about him cheating on his wife. Because I didn't. I say, nigga, I'm thinking to myself, I didn't have to come to your wedding. You didn't have to marry that girl. You gonna cheat 6 months, 5 months after you got married. Now, they divorced now, but he talk all kind of shit about me. He lie on me. He hate constantly, and I'm not hating on him. It's just he was up here in my grandparents' business. He thought a whole bunch of crazy shit about my grandparents. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, look, nigga, all you have to do is call. You don't have to come up here and want me to watch your back with you with another woman. I don't get down like that. I'm not going to come to Georgia, be around your wife while I know you sleeping with somebody else after being in your wedding. Nigga, you ain't shit. I can make myself look bad like that. So, man, I just, I put it out there in the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? I called his wife all kind of pussy lame weak bitches. I say, check his credit card, check this. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to lie on nobody, if I'm lying on you, that's just to hit you back. See what I'm saying? So, man. And so I don't think I'm a snitch because I didn't agree with how he, treat his wife. And, I had nothing to gain. I ain't trying to get with her. I just want the nigga off and, get the fuck away from me. You see what I'm saying? So, man. But, man. And then, snitches like, King Ernie be talking about, these real life gangsters, ALPO and Sammy Gravano. SammyTheBull Gravano was a hitman for John Gotti. Straight up stone cold, bona fide, documented killer, hitman. And, you know, the first story I got that's documented was that, you know, Sammy and John Gotti was the best of friends. Sammy was instrumental in putting John Gotti in power by putting the hitters together to hit their current boss, which was Paul Castellano. You know, he put the hit team together to hit Paul Castellano outside the restaurant. You know, him and his man's coming out, they got murked. You know what I'm saying? And it's books on this that, you know, one of the killers say, Sammy contacted me. You know, we put on trench coats and them Russian hats, and we, you know, laid law. And so, you know, Sammy Gravon was a hitman. Sammy, they hit John Gotti's son. You know, got his, you know, his little son got hit on was riding a bike in the neighborhood, right? And you know, the person that did it came up missing. You know, people like to credit SammyTheBull for that. And so, you know, as time went on, the FBI was building a case against John Gotti, and you know, and he was gonna indict everybody in John Gotti crew, which included SammyTheBull. And so John Gotti had a meeting in a wiretap room with some other dudes, some other mobsters, and they green lighted a hit on SammyTheBull for him to be killed, because they thought Sammy was going to snitch. You know, they didn't think Sammy wanted to do time. Now, you know, the story now, you got a new John Gotti movie out, written up, starring John Travolta, written by a book written by John Gotti Jr., you know, his son. And, you know, was saying him and his father weren't the best of friends. Well, him and his father weren't the best of friends, you know, this, that, and the third. But, you know, but the feds played, and so, you know, when they arrested John Gotti and Sammy and the rest of the crew, the feds played that tape saying that, you know, John Gotti gonna put a hit on you. So even if John Gotti say, okay, Sammy, okay, you gonna do your time, it's all good, and you know, Sammy would still be thought of as a rat snitch. It's possible that he could turn at any time, and they would kill him even if John Gotti took the hit off of him. You know, his reputation as a stand-up guy, stand-up mobster, has been tainted by the boss. And, you know, this the same dude that killed the boss, broke the mob rules to make you the boss. Because you ain't supposed to kill the made man #1 boss to get power. So, you know, he was, you know, so John Gotti so SammyTheBull helped make John Gotti the boss. And then and this how you repay him when the indictments and shit come down. So that's why SammyTheBull turned, you know. And so what's Sammy supposed to do? You know, he's supposed to take don't say nothing, but still walk around jail with a tag or with a tag on his head of him being a snitch. See, that don't make no sense. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think he a snitch. You know, we got LeRoy Nicky Barnes. You know, people calling him a snitch. LeRoy did 20 years. Well, he was doing 20 plus years in the federal penitentiary. I think it was the federal penitentiary somewhere. And, you know, he has still kept his goomba or his wife and his girlfriend. And, you know, one of his homeboys, Guy Fisher, Mr. Guy Fisher, all respect to Guy Fisher. You know, he in jail, got an MBA. Why in jail? You know, that's on one of them gangster shows. But, you know, he started messing, you know, he was dropping money, all making sure they was okay. And, you know, he started dating both. Now, the story I get, you know, he started dating both of Nicky Barnes, his wife and his girlfriend. And so the word got back to Nicky. And, you know, he asked them to stop. They didn't want to stop. He asked some council members to ask him to stop. They like, oh, fuck that shit, Nicky. So none of them people, when Nicky got locked up the first time, he told on. So when he look up and see they weren't loyal, you know, what he doing life in jail for people that ain't loyal to him. And they was still making money. Guy Fisher was able to buy the Apollo. with the money he was making. He bought all his real estate. They was still slanging, rolling, living off the investments they made while they was getting money. And so, you know, Nicky Barnes' character is got a foundation of being loyal. And so if you ain't loyal, you know what, I'm gonna keep my word about you for. So he flipped on him. He made a phone call to the feds, and 20 plus years later, the feds must still wanted that information because he locked everybody up, including Nicky's wife. Now I think the girlfriend got killed some kind of way, but his wife got locked up. Guy's still in jail right now, and they called Nicky Barnes a rat, a snitch. I'm like, how he snitched with all he asked? Now, you know, Guy could have had any women in the world. You know what I'm saying? He could have had all the women in New York, Puerto Rico, whatever. But he fucking with the man that made him a millionaire, a wife and girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think that's, you know, that's fine. And, you know, didn't nobody want to say nothing. See what I'm saying? So that's so in Nicky Barnes' eyes, that's disrespectful. You know, why I gotta do time for motherfuckers that ain't loyal to me? You see what I'm saying? Y'all won't even go break that shit up. He ain't say kill nobody. He just said stop that, break that shit up, stop seeing Guy. They was like, no, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he took it that personal, man. I mean, he was the boss, the head of that whole drug council thing. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, man, people, you know, so I don't think that's snitching. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, man, now ALPO, that's, that's I don't know the full ALPO story, but I know ALPO ain't tell on people he was truly down with. People that put him on, he didn't tell on. And so he telling on people that, you know, want to kill him. Somebody snitched on him to get him, you know, in front of the FBI, DEA. So, you know, so if he, you know, returned the favor, people mad at him. But, you know, he told, you know, he from New York, you know, he told on some DC people, some Philly people that probably wanted to get him. So, you know, I can't be mad at that game. That ain't none of my business, but I can't say he a complete rat. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a dirty game. And, you know, unfortunately, snitching come with the territory. Now, you know, I understand, you know, some of Kings are in a position that if you do the crime, do the time, you know, if you get caught, you know, don't snitch, do the time, and, you know, and learn to master jail. You know, learn to master your environment if you go to jail, so that don't be a threat or a reason to make you tell. You know, he want dudes in the street to be strong. So I understand what he's saying, but you know, if you a civilian or you done left niggas alone, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, you know, his position is, you know, I should have killed them. And, you know, all the time I get for killing them, you know, that's what I should have did. You know, that's what he would say instead of telling the police. He's like, dog, you know, you may be a snitch. I might snatch your honor. I say, man, you know, why I got to go to jail? You know what I'm saying? For some hoe ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Don't you think they ought to go to jail? So, you know, man, it depends on how you see it. You know what I'm saying? You know, they don't, you know, they deserve death or jail. They ass whoop, beat, you know, to come up lame, handicapped from it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, brain damage, broken bone, paralyzed. I don't love them, but man, I was like preoccupied with going to school and working, and you know, I was trying to, you know, do something with my house then. And, you know, these dudes come in here, you know, and they say peace, but you know, they do things repeatedly. You know, they come back 2, 3, 4 times, you know, try to steal your car 2, 3, 4 times. That ain't peace. See, you know, is only peace when you fix to getting their ass, then they always peace. So, man, I think, but so in my case, the police ain't do nothing. So I had to file a complaint on one of the detectives that was assigned my case. I had I had three case reports out, and I wanted to find out some shit was missing. I went back. She was just real rude to me, just real disrespectful for no reason. So I filed a complaint. I went down to the complaint myself. I go in the police precinct myself. I ask for people. I'm trying to do the right thing. That are going to murk some niggas about, things that over time can be replaced. But it's the violation of them coming into my home or trying to steal my car, do all these things. It's just really, really disrespectful for some niggas I didn't know since the 70s. So, man, I could have killed them. I mean, that's still the sentiment today. I don't respect them. Ain't never gonna be cool with the dudes, but I gotta go away. They might give me manslaughter or murder too, or the Wayne County prosecutor might give me premeditated murder, which is life without parole. So in King Ernest eyes, whatever they give me, if I don't win the whole self-defense or temporary insanity defense, I should do 15, 20, 18, 10 years for killing niggas, for robbing me. And the police say, I should have told them instead of taking the law in my own hands. So when I tell the police they don't do shit, I tell them the police. And then it looked like it coming down to me had to pop these dumbass niggas anyway. So, man, but, at least I got a paper trail. Like, I try to do the right thing. I didn't been interrogated, ain't told on niggas. I ain't no snitch. These niggas can't. See what I'm saying? Now, if, since I was away and, some random niggas was casing my house because I wasn't home, didn't see my mail was piling up, wasn't no lights on, and some random niggas hit me, I'd have been all right. I'm like, that's okay. I got to tighten up now because Detroit didn't get bad while I was away. I was on the road for a year working, trying to work my way out of hole, financial hole I was in. I stayed off for about a year, got a little behind. I had to work my way up. And so, them robbing me did not help. And don't believe I didn't want to kill them dudes. So, but I wasn't going to take that. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm thinking I'm going to do the right thing and the police up. And, and they just is down, don't give a fuck. And so, but yeah, I would have took that if it was some niggas I didn't know. But these niggas that done it, some hoe ass niggas. And I don't feel bad about. I wish I could, the police would change over and I can go back and tell them some more. So, just so I can get justice without having to be a vigilante. See what I'm saying? So, man, snitching is cut and dry, when you, and it's some videos on, it's a video on YouTube that I put up a long time ago by my man from Baltimore, Maryland. And he breaking down what a snitch is. He's saying, snitching is when you down with somebody and you tell on them. I ain't down with these dudes. I'm not in partnership with them. Ain't trying to be cool with them. Don't agree with being robbed. You know what I'm saying? Don't agree with robbing people. Back in the day, I made it. May have been, on some other shit, but I wasn't robbing people. I wasn't doing people houses and cars. So man. But no, man. People gotta have victims and civilians gotta have recourse. It's like, in Chicago, where that whole no snitching campaign carry heavy. It's crazy. Like, people tell stories how they live. Regular working citizens live on the street where they see some 15, 14, 16-year-old kid murdered. And the people that do it tell them, don't snitch or we gonna get you. Nigga, I don't even play that shit. Now, if I know the little nigga and y'all or his parents and y'all did him like that, I might have to drop a dime, in secretly, cause that shit, because now they trying to run you. See, they trying to intimidate you to get in line where you pay property tax, maybe a mortgage or rent at. And ain't no little 20, 30-year-old gang member finna do it. I'm a grown ass man. And see, now, they want people to become vigilantes to take, okay, so when a killer tell you don't snitch and, know where you live, that's a threat. So, man, you gotta defend yourself. And if the police not in your favor and they ain't gonna arrest that motherfucker when you point him out in a lineup or whatever, you're gonna have to kill that motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Put him somewhere where he and they will never be found. Cause that ain't fun, motherfucker. On your neighborhood that they ain't got no house on, they don't pay no property tax, probably live off somebody, ain't rent or mortgage not in their name, and they telling you don't snitch when they didn't kill some little motherfucker on your street. See, that's crazy as hell, man. That's crazy as hell. So people gotta have some recourse. You just gonna watch some little 15-year-old boy get killed cause he don't want to get on with the gang or he in the wrong gang. You know what I'm saying? If you don't tell the police, you got to tell his parents, at least. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So, man, that's my take on snitching, man. I'm not about snitching, but, some things can't be held. Some things shouldn't be held. You know what I'm saying? You got to be smart about what you gonna tell and what you not gonna tell. And I'm not telling nobody go snitch. Now, if you can keep some shit, like Cameron said, I wouldn't tell on the motherfucking serial killer next door. That motherfucker he say he'll just move, but some things you gotta, open up about. So some things that, could have serious consequences about your health, your life. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm out, man. Peace.